This edition of My Thoughts Monday is brought to you by Val Performance, the team behind the Nordboard, Force Decks, the Groin Bar, and Human Track. Guys, the most important ability for all of our athletes is availability, and that's the absolute goal of Val Performance, is to provide solutions to performance professionals so that we can get the right information to make the right decision at the right time for the betterment of the athletes that we get to work with. To do this, guys, they have a wide range of validated products that focus on usability, and having being founded by the School of Exercise and Nutrition Sciences at the Queensland University of Technology, they're extremely evidence-based and they're beyond transparent. I can tell you that our time using the Nordboard and being involved with Force Decks, we have been introduced to so many amazing people that have truly helped us become better coaches, have a better understanding, not just of the technology, but also what we're doing with our athletes. So make sure you hop over to valperformance.com today to make sure you check out what they got. It's going to make you better and to do better by your athletes. The world of strength and conditioning is filled with some awesome practitioners who are always trying to evolve and continue to grow professionally throughout their career. The problem with many of us, though, is finding a new outlet, a new way, and a new perspective on the questions that we may have, whether it be programming, whether it be situational with dealing with coaches, or whether it be career advice. Because all too often what happens is we get stuck in with the same group of friends and the same group of colleagues that we reach out to for advice repeatedly over and over again. But what we should really be looking for is different perspectives, different people who have been through different situations who can help us make better decisions both for ourselves and our athletes. And one awesome place to start with that is the forums in the Strength Coach Network. In the forums in the Strength Coach Network, you'll be able to reach out and get feedback, input, and advice from coaches from all over the world, from everything from career advice to training modalities to programming. There's people there just for the same reason as you are, to try to get better, to learn, to share information, and to grow the field of strength and conditioning. So hop on over to strengthcoachnetwork.com/CVASPS. That's strengthcoachnetwork.com/CVASPS to dive into all that great content today and get your 48-hour trial for only $1. I look forward to seeing you in the Strength Coach Network. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Jay DeMayo coming at you with this week's edition of My Thoughts Monday. Today is December 23rd. We are smack dab in the middle of the holiday season. Last night was the first night of Hanukkah. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Wednesday is Christmas, and then Thursday is Kwanzaa. So a lot of things going on outside of the sporting world right now, and this is a really unique time of the year because I think that this is one where most, coaches, most people who get to work with athletes get a little quiet time. And obviously those in the NBA that play on Christmas don't necessarily have that luxury, but for the most part, it's time for a lot of coaches to catch up and breathe and recharge and get ready to come back. Now, for some, that could be a week, couple weeks, almost a full month of time away and really being able to breathe a bit and come back to neutral. For others, if you're in college hockey, college basketball, or prepping for a bowl game, that could be a day, maybe two. So with that in mind, I think that we should probably take a step back and a thought into a lot of what these great practitioners who have joined us on Outside the Rack have talked about. And that is that for many people, their escape they're finding more and more is just to be present with friends and family when they're there. And that's something that I'm going to try to be better at. I haven't been really that great at being in the moment and where I am when I'm away from the team and away from the athletes and away from doing this, is being present with what we are doing at that moment when we are in that moment. And that is really what I'm asking from this My Thoughts Monday from you guys, is to be present in that moment. We may only have a day, you may have a month, but be there. We talk all the time about work-life balance and all of these other things, that don't necessarily come with being in the field of sport performance. So when we have these opportunities, I think that we need to make sure that we are utilizing this time and this energy and all of this to not just be there to be with our friends and family and people that we don't get to spend as much time as we probably would like to with, but also for ourselves to be able to breathe a little, recharge a little, recover a little, and be ready. Because, if you're prepping for a bowl game, it's about to get crazy, right? If you're coming into one of those New Year's Day bowls, if you're prepping for the second half of the college basketball season, you're about to hit the grind, if you may, of the conference play. And, college hockey is a tough situation as well, getting ready to start playing more games and more games in conference and all of that nature. So, we are going to continue to have our shows. We are going to continue to release content throughout the week, so that when people, if they are traveling, they have that outlet. But while you're there, I hope that you're able to be there. While you're with those people, I hope you're able to be with those people, because this is the time that we get, and we might want to make sure that we take the best advantage of it, because we need to take advantage of this time so that it's as important as we say it is, because we all too often like to complain about this, that, and the third, but we don't take advantage of what we do have or the opportunities that are presented with us when we can recharge and do those things. And I'm just as bad as anybody. I got to point the thumb back at me, because I have the hardest time putting this phone down and getting away from stuff and closing my laptop and not trying to work on things for CVASPs and for what we're doing with training. I'm challenged with that just as much, if not more, than anybody else with all of these other things. But this December, that's the goal, is to turn it off and to walk away and to be present. Because the best present we can give ourselves right now is to be present where we are. So I hope that you enjoy some downtime. I hope you're getting some downtime. I hope you're taking some downtime. And I hope you're enjoying it and recharging and coming back ready to rock and roll for the spring semester. So all the best. And truly grateful for everything that you guys do for us here at Central Virginia Sport Performance. We'll be back next week with a more traditional My Thoughts Monday. I'll see you then.